Tuesday Meditation, September 2nd, 1980. LL Research Channeling Hatonn. Unknown Channeling. I am Hatonn. I greet you, my friends, in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. It is once again a very great privilege to be with you. It is unfortunate that we have some difficulty fully communicating inaudible concepts to you. This, of course, is because your language is not adequate for those concepts we would give you. However, we intend to circumnavigate the intellectual mind through communications with you during your meditation. During these meditations, concepts we impress should be relatively easy to understand. You have been conditioned for what you call a lifetime. You have been conditioned to think about certain things, and certain of these things you consider important. Others you consider unimportant. Some you don't consider at all. From our perspective, most of the things that the people of Earth consider important are not important at all, or of no consequence. Those things that they don't consider at all are often the most important. If you would like to discover what is important and what isn't, the process is relatively simple. Inaudible. The following tests. First is the concept involved with what you are considering of a lasting nature. That is, 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years from now, will what you are considering and examining be of any consequence at all? This is the first and possibly the most important test. If you are putting considerable time and effort into a concept which will have no meaning in 100 or 1,000 years, or even a few years, then of course it is of no importance at all from our point of view. For from our point of view, your relatively short span of existence on the surface of your planet is but a brief experience in a much, much greater inaudible. If you examine those things most of your people are fascinated with at this time, you will find them to be of a transient nature, and it will be obvious that almost everything which concerns them at this time will not even be worth putting in your history books 100 years from now. And my friends, the material in your history books is of no consequence. For my friends, there is only one thing of real consequence, and that, my friends, is the development of your thinking. Not thinking about politics, not thinking about ecology, not thinking about evolution, but the simple process of growth through self-analysis, and even more important, your relationships with your fellow beings. This, my friends, is the only thing of lasting importance. This is what develops you as a personality, develops you as a universal being, which is the only thing that you carry with you through the illusion of space and time which you call the creation. It is not necessary to be complex. It is not necessary to be intellectually bright or knowledgeable or well-informed. It is necessary, my friends, to know why you react as you do to your fellow man. And it is necessary, my friends, to then, having analyzed your reactions, to improve them. This is first necessary for you as an individual to understand, to know, and to apply. It is then necessary, if you have achieved your objective, 2. By demonstration of this knowledge, spread this knowledge to others. But by demonstration, my friends, by demonstration. For truly, this is the only method you have available to you in your present state of existence. We have observed many on your planet attempting to do good through word of mouth. And yet, my friends, without the necessary demonstration of what they knew to be true, their words were hollow. It is far better to say nothing and to demonstrate through deed and action the unity that you embrace than it is to speak it, to teach it without the demonstration. Spiritual growth, my friends, is a very simple thing. It is almost too simple. You cannot possibly intellectually explain or understand any facet of spiritual growth. When you have reached the next step in the development of your awareness, you will then understand fully what was so impossible to explain before you had arrived at your new position of knowledge. But to explain it, my friends, if we could do this, our task would be very, very simple. We would explain to you how to grow spiritually. You would grow. We would all rejoice. And our task would be complete. But why, my friends, then is it so very, very difficult? Why have we used so many, many words expressing in your language a direction, a technique that is unreachable? We say, know yourself. And yet, you do not follow our instructions. We will attempt through this instrument, inaudible, and meetings to follow this one, to give you more specific and exact instructions, inaudible, exercises, inaudible, personal techniques for reaching that goal that each of you desires. We will also, through the other instruments present, do the same thing. We would hope that we will be able to praise in your language, inaudible, our instructions, and that you will be able to utilize them. They would be meaningless to a less advanced group, for they are a bit unusual and would seem, I am afraid, somewhat ridiculous to a group of lesser advanced in their seeking. We are limited, as you know, by the group we contact. We will attempt through another instrument at this time to give you some instruction. At this time, I will transfer this contact. Unknown channeling. I am Hatonn. This instrument is in deep contact, and we do not wish to disturb her state. Therefore, we will speak more slowly than is usual through this instrument. Step number 1. Question yourself as follows. Situation. I am the Christ. Further situation. This circumstance occurs. Question. What shall I do for my people? There will be no hedging in your identification with the one whom you call Jesus, a carpenter known to his fellow men as inaudible. You are inaudible, a carpenter. You have Christ consciousness. You are Christ. What will you do? In 70 years, a gospel will be written. What shall be your sayings? What legacy leave you? There are times to remove your being from this illusion. However, the moment of contact with any spiritual being is your moment of Christhood. Who are you? You are Christ. Speak, therefore, in parables, if so the need is, but speak as Christ. For this is the beginning, the entryway, the gate into your being, and only in process, only as you kneel to wash the feet of your fellow beings, only as you humble yourself in servitude to all of those who are the extensions of the Father, will you begin to receive yourself unto yourself. In your identity lies your question. We, your brothers and sisters, promise you no answers, but promise that you can learn to live the question until there is no answer necessary. Growth is not what it seems, my friends. Seek ye therefore not with the mind, not with the predisposition, not with the suspicion half formed of what to expect, for we shall attempt to aid you in the exploration of that which is unexplored. Flexibility, therefore, is your ally. I will leave this instrument at this time, that my sister may speak through another instrument. I leave you in the love and the light of the Christ consciousness, which is the manifestation of the Father, the creation, and love itself. I am known to you as Hatonn. Do not call me master. I am your brother and your sister. I am the Christ, and I speak to myself. Adonai, inaudible. Carla, do you come in the name of the Christ? There is some singing here. Unknown channeling. I am with the instrument. Alas, our transcript ends here.
Go forth then, rejoicing in the power and the peace of the one infinite Creator.